Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 79 of Crusader Kings 2. Once again, before I start, I'd like to say a very special thank you to my Patreon supporter Gamer Cowboy for sponsoring this entire series with his generous donation on Patreon. Thank you very much. And what were we doing? We were having a look to see if there was anyone that we could pick a fight on. There isn't anyone that we can particularly take a stab at right now. We have an issue with an unlanded sun. We definitely need to take some land of our own. In fact, we could go ahead and get one of these de jure claims against somebody just to grab some of this land. What de jure claims do we have? Yeah, she can become proud, that's fine. Titles created, where are we? Ducal claims. So, we've got a ducal claim on this. We were thinking about attacking those guys, which we probably will at some point, because we need both of those provinces. We do have a ducal claim for this. Nobody else seems to be really going for it right now. Let's just go ahead and get that done. Let's go ahead and just outright get that sorted out, if we can. Or do we have a truce? We have a truce. Bugger. Okay, so in that case, let's say that we do go over here and try and take one of these. Now, this will bring this guy in as well, which is quite the problem. You know, he's got a couple of other wars going on. He's got himself, is that really all he's got? 3.8k men? Seriously? That can't be right, surely. 3.8k men apparently is all he has, and alright. And that's who would come in, right? There wouldn't be anybody else there. I don't think there would anyway. So you're the emperor down here. If I was to declare a war on you, apparently you, again, there's holdings down here that he owns. He should not. We've got de jure claims down here for one king or another. And it would bring in this guy. Yeah, I mean, that's literally all he's got. Okay, well, let's start by going for the northernmost one then. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's start that war off. Let us go and raise the vassal levies first. We always keep our own in reserve for as long as we can. Let's go and grab half of the troops. We will bring the retinues in as well. And then we'll go and grab these guys. I always try to pick somewhere that's like a ducal capital, because then I sort of know which province that I'm clicking on. So we'll go ahead and try and form the armies up. There's no point in having too many armies, because we lack decent enough commanders to have too many on the go. But we'll certainly get some armies together. We'll move over there. We've got a claim, actually. It'll cost us a fair bit of gold and some prestige. And where is that claim on? Because I forget what you're even doing now. Ah, yes, that was right. We were getting a claim on you. Fine, we'll certainly use that. In which case, then, we should move our Chancellor to somewhere else. So let's go ahead and grab our Chancellor. Now, he actually likes us and he's a pretty good Chancellor. I don't want him to get sick here, because there is something going on. But we do need to start trying to get these places here. So, unfortunately, and I'm very sorry if you do get sick, I really, really don't want you to. That's a lot of men right there. Well, that actually includes... Let's take the retinue out for now, then. Actually, no, let's just grab the retinue and move the retinue to a different province. So let's move the retinue out. Let's start to put the rest of these armies together. We can use the retinue for backup should we need to. Still got some more coming in. I really don't know how many men they've got in total. I don't think they've got that many that they can really deal with. This one looks like it's now as together as it's going to be. So let's go ahead and put some people in charge of this one. Now you move over there and go and start sieging out that province. That is our war goal of sorts. We've got a 20k stack here. Let's go ahead and group you together. I don't really feel like leading this one, so let's go ahead and get you guys in. So this time we can go and march across there as well, and we'll get whatever's left together with the retinue, and we'll build a sort of a backup army. We'll just sort of hang around and dive in if we need to. We should have enough men here. So Vinyadita, which is you, has used a favour on this guy to get you to join all factions. Are you trying to join factions against me now? You still want improved council power. Yeah, you should probably stop doing that. Let's get our spy master. Where's your... You're down here somewhere, aren't you? Or you were. I can't even remember now. The borders are all so foggy. You're down there. But you're also not here. You're technically there. So I don't know. I can't remember which way this works. But let's go ahead and get our spy master to build a spy network over there. We might get something done. We'll see. Who owes us a favour? You owe us a favour. Can demand that he surrender. Demand that his kingdom institutes Gavelkind succession law. Is it too bad if they... Well, someone would still keep the kingdom title, yeah. Make them demand Gavelkind. Fine. Decisive law that will cause problems for my descendants, but I am honourable man and acknowledge the favour I owe you. The debt has been paid. Bet he hates me now, though, doesn't he? No, he doesn't seem to. That could be quite useful, actually. If we could get more of the kings to owe us favours like that, particularly some of the ones that could be troublesome. So, how much would it cost us to buy a favour from you? Your wisdom... Oh, you must understand you cannot simply buy my loyalty like this. I refuse your gift. That's fine. Because you are now in prison. But I wonder if there's any more that we could do. Because, yeah, that'd certainly help us out with some of the issues with the bigger guys. I think you're one of the problematic ones as well. Yeah, because you don't really like me. Could we buy a favour from you? He would not accept my offer. Anyone else we could buy a favour from that we could maybe get that to work? What about you? You actually quite like me. You possibly would accept. Yeah, he accepts my gift. So you... Oh, two characters owe us a favour. So you owe us a favour. So let's go and demand Gavelkind. So we're demanding Gavelkind of all of our kings where we can. You still owe us a favour, apparently. Okay, well we don't need to do that. But yeah, getting them to have Gavelkind succession really sort of weakens them up for the future, which is ideally what we want. This guy as well, possibly. Can we buy a favour from you? Looks like we can. Yeah. See, nobody likes Gavelkind because the problem with Gavelkind is it splits your realm up when you die. So we can demand Gavelkind from you as well. This is what we should be doing. I want to stay as I am. We need a new marshal here. I want to stay as I am because I want to make sure that I keep... where are you, train troops? I want to make sure that I keep all of my titles together. But if we start demanding Gavelkind of other kings, it means that when they die, they become smaller, essentially. So that's fine. You are taking some attrition there. When did this war end? I definitely recall starting this war. And then all of a sudden it's no longer going on. When did that happen? I don't even remember that war ending. Okay. Let's go and try this again then. Let's go and drop down the levies. Thanks very much, game. Screw me over. Let him rot is fine. Okay then. Any other kings that we would like to possibly bribe and keep small? You could be one of them. You quite like me. We could buy if you wouldn't accept. Interesting. You don't like me all that much, which is probably why. What about you? I mean, you are my Chancellor. You would accept a gift. It's not a cheap one. Oh dear, we've got abdominal pains. Let him treat my symptoms. Oh, got some extra health. Are you going to accept that? You do. Excellent. So now I'm going to demand Gavelkind from you. Excellent. This is fine. So they're all switching to Gavelkind, which is good. Good for me. When they die, their counties and duchies will get divided up. There'll still be one king, but if they own multiple kingdoms, and we can get all those kingdoms on Gavelkind, then they'll split up as well. Let's try this one again then. I assume that we can once more declare war on you. Press ducal claims. We've got a truce on you. Okay, so we need to find your boss, which is this kid here. Declare war. On the top one. Yeah, it looks like we've still got it. Why that didn't happen before, I have no idea. So, as we did last time, let's go ahead and raise the levies. We will sort of take... there's some up here as well. Let's bring you down. Let's put you all here. So we'll get all of these guys from the top up into that one. And all of you guys that are down at the bottom... I think that's all of you. There's another 1,000 or so down here. Right, let's try and get all of these guys together. Still very, very confused as to why that war actually ended. Oh, we have cancer. Excellent. I think that it's not very... We haven't had cancer many times in this campaign now. I'm surprised we haven't had it before. As long as you know what you're doing, you're probably going to, like, cut my face off or something. Yeah, you've given me something a little bit nasty. Okay, well, let's hope we can get this war done before we die from cancer or whatever our... No, we didn't. I was about to say, but no, we didn't. We will... We don't want to lose city tax. We'll just lose some grace for the Empire. I don't care. So we have a new king. You want me to kill somebody? I'm not interested in that. We have lost our marshal. We've got a couple of kings that would be interested in being marshal, but neither of them are particularly good. They don't like us. Let's go ahead and put this guy in. He's our brother, which, you know, can potentially be an issue, but I think we'll be okay. Let's pop you in there. We should need to set crown focus as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. Right, so we might have some issues because some people might not like us slightly. The retinues are in there somewhere, aren't they? Yes, there's the retinues. Let's get the retinue out of there for the time being. We'll put some armies together. Let's put in Lewis Doyer, one of my patron supporters. Right. So everyone wants me to get in on these plots now. So let's get about 12,000 together. Yep, that's decent. Let's get some commanders in, particularly the ones that don't like us. So there's one army there. Good stuff. Let's march you in and get you over there. We'll put a second army. We have a revolt. Excellent. Where is the revolt? The revolt is down here. Unfortunately, some of my troops have been jumped on. Let's go down here with the retinue. Yeah, we lost some troops down there. That was disappointing, but unfortunate. It was only a couple of hundred troops. It's not really a big issue, so I'm not really bothered by that. Someone's trying to seduce my wife. Excellent. Probably got people that we can arrest. Right, you guys mostly seem to be together now. I'm going to group you up there. So we already have the top 3 leading. Won't put myself in there. That's fine for now, I think, actually. So you guys go in and start working on that one. I'm not seeing any enemy forces coming in right now. And then we'll put the rest of the guys together with the retinues. So I'm leading this retinue stack. You can come in on here as well. You don't much like me. And you come in as well. Okay, so we've got full leaders. These guys are going to join up with the retinues. You guys start sieging stuff out. We've already lost our Chancellor. That's a shame. You were a good Chancellor. The current Chancellors are pretty terrible. Let's give you a position on the council. And let's do the same thing we did with the other guy. It'll probably take you a while, but let's go and get you fabricating a claim there. Only an 8% chance yearly. That is unfortunate, but we'll do what we can. So let's also get these guys to march over here. Some alliances being formed. My wife has... my wife's been having an affair. Is she even a good wife? Her stats aren't brilliant. We do have an extra province now, I've just noticed as well. Looks like somebody else was going in to try and fight the rebels, and they almost lost, but we just reinforced at the right moment. So let's get you guys up here. Okay, so... once again, this war seems to have ended. We're no longer sieging, and the war's just randomly ended. Why does this keep happening? Why are you doing this to me, game? Why won't you let me have this war? Stand the levies down again. We'll let them recover a little bit first, because we need to try and have full manpower, but I don't know why this keeps happening here. I cannot be the father of my wife's baby. Sure, hire someone to find out. Right, let's try once more. The maid I paid to spy on my wife has confirmed my suspicions. This is high treason. The father of the baby is revealed. It's our rival. Can we arrest you? Not sure if we can. Okay, let's try once again to get this war going. It's ridiculous that this just doesn't work. So, yeah, we need to speak to you. Declare war. Again. For the de jure claim on this province. Now somebody else would come in. So now we're going to have to fight you as well. Well, you're not that much of a problem. Fine. Send. Can we actually have the war this time? Is that going to be allowed? Most of the vassal levies have recovered. Let's get all of these guys over here into, yep, that province, including the retinue. And let's get, actually, the retinue can go to the lower one. All you guys move in down there, which includes you as well. I really have no idea why the war just keeps sort of ending inconclusively. This is the first time I've seen any troops risen down here as well. You've finished talking, you may leave. We're not bothered about those events right now. Child lacks an education focus, which is our brother. Let's go and give him learning and send him off to the church or something. We can also go and get him married off. So let's go and do that. Right, so let's try and get an army together here. Betrothed can marry. This is someone marrying our sister. That's fine. Back below the 2,000 prestige now. So we need to get that back up together. So you might be able to get this guy out of the factions against me. Are you still in a faction against me? I'm not even sure. Ask politely or do nothing. He's wroth, gregarious, but gluttonous. We'll ask politely. No, he doesn't want to get out of that. That's fine. Who could we possibly get out then? Who's a problem? Yellow elephant guy. Are you Gavelkind? We can look at that by going laws. Not within our realm. Those are the kingdoms. Royal laws. How do I see your laws? That kingdom. Laws. Why can't we see all of the laws within our kingdom? Can't tell whether he's Gavelkind or not. Lines of succession. not actually showing me. Yeah, Stalagnatic Primogenitor. So, you... Could we buy a favour? You would say yes. You accept. And then we go demand Gavelkind. And now he does it. Now this should then tell me that it is... Where did I just see that? Line of succession. Hold a domain. I saw it somewhere where it actually said it was Gavelkind. Yeah, Gavelkind succession. That's fine. Excellent. Our son died a sickly infant. Got a cousin here that we need to sort out. We can go and arrange your betrothal as well. Just go and do that. Are we still at war? Yes. It hasn't ended itself for some arbitrary reason yet. Let's group you guys together. Now this is including the this is including the retinues. But I'm just going to go and send them in. So let's go across there. You're starting to siege out now. So we'll get these guys together up here. There's another 13,000. It's probably a big enough stack. So do I want to lead one? I can lead one, I think. You guys move in over here. Start sieging out some of their provinces. She's born the child of another man. I cannot believe this betrayal. Can we not do anything against you? Can we not have you arrested? We can imprison you. She's imprisoned. Can we arrange a divorce? Yes. And then we can get ourselves a new wifey. Excellent. Let's go ahead. Let's pause up while we do this. And go ahead and find somebody who might be relatively decent. You should be okay. Fine. Victory. We got a win there. That's hardly surprising. Let's go in and chase you down. You appear to have some guys over there. I don't think we're going to be able to catch you, but we'll sort of try and move through if we can. Definitely move through into there. Come on. Get yourselves together. There we go. Another army forming up over here. Are taking some attrition. That's fine. Won a battle. Do I want to let the rest of these guys all get together? There's not many more still to come in, so we probably should. So we'll just let the rest of these guys form up. They've got some little armies around here. They're not doing an awful lot. This will be where all of a sudden they roll over me with some massive army. Got a victory siege down there. Most of these little stacks aren't big enough to actually do anything against us, so that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can have you and you and you. So hopefully all three armies should have 3 leaders. You're missing 1, because of course you are. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we are short. We are short somebody. Okay, not a problem. Let's go ahead and march in. I don't think 12 men are going to be able to take down a single garrison anywhere, so I'm not too bothered by that. We already have 35% here. Sooner we get the war goal, the better. We should be able to siege down here, because I think it's this province actually has... Yeah, there's a holding there that still belonged to them, which is probably where those men came from in the first place. You're not sieging anything down. Let's get you over there. You're not sieging anything down. Which is weird. You should be sieging this down. It doesn't look like there's a siege going on. Should be able to siege that. Troops ransacked a castle. Undiscovered a relic of great importance. Fine, we'll have that. Who have we lost over here? People stealing kingdoms and stuff from each other. We've lost our spy master. Let's put you in then. Did you not accept the position? Wouldn't let me choose that guy as spy master. Weird. Okay, fine. Let's go and have a look and see who's in factions. It's still Mr. Elephant Boy down here. So let's go ahead and grab our spy master. And you can try and build a spy network there and get him out of that. You really hate us. I'd have preferred to put somebody else in, but for some reason it wouldn't allow that to happen. So you're going to siege that. That is a big stack, and you're about to take a river crossing. No, you're not. You're coming in from that way. That should be fine then. You're gonna go the long way around because you can't actually cross that river. It's a bit too massive. You're probably going to win that battle. This one is now over. Let's go and move back in over here. We are still at war, 76%. We're winning that battle down there, that's fine. You're actually moving into this army. Of that I approve. So you stay there and siege that out. One of my commanders was cornered and slain, that is fine. So you're moving down here into this army and going to get wrecked. Excellent. You're now moving over there. Let's follow that army around. Well, oh, you already moved in there, did you? Okay, well, one of you move over here. I don't care which one. You're not sieging anything. You move over there. We're at 99%. We're so close to 50. Yeah, there we go. We're already at 100. Job done. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Boom. We gain an extra province. Excellent. Bring everybody back into our own lands. That's what we wanted to do. Just in time, because we have a faction forming. Which is this one here. It's already up to 90-something%. It might drop down slightly if some of these people will get out of it. Quite a few people here that really dislike me. But we will see how it goes. Let's make sure we find the retinue somewhere. Well, let's get everybody back home. Is that everybody home? I think it is. Let's go ahead and disband levies. And then we'll take our retinue. And we'll bring our retinue somewhere down closer to home. Because that's always the best thing if one of these things does pop. Is have my retinues close to home. Yeah, they're sort of hovering around over the 100% mark. I mean, we could possibly just go and try and kill this guy off. There isn't a particularly high chance of getting him, but if we did pull that off, that would be useful. There's not a lot of people willing to get involved, although some of the ones that are actually kings. But we're still only looking at 44, 54, 64. Getting on close for 70%. It's not a huge amount, really. But yeah, I don't like the fact that that faction is growing in power. And I could try and send that guy off somewhere in the hopes that he might die, but there's never any guarantees that it'll work. And we could just hope that they keep getting involved in wars and, you know, it reduces their manpower down. Can we increase my retinue any? Increasing the retinue would make me stronger and make them less likely to fire. Not quite. We're still at the cap. We need some more tech before we can really do anything. Some castle. Well, you need military organisation to go up here. We can get shipbuilding, which I don't normally go for because it's a bit of a waste. Legalism, kingdom viceroyalty. I'm guessing rivalry ends. That's fine. I'm guessing we can't upgrade anything at this point still. Yeah, where's the extra one we grabbed? We've randomly grabbed this bit of land up here. I'll save this one because I'll give this off to a son or something like that. That makes the most sense. But yeah, this faction is definitely going to be problematic. Either way, we have gone well over the 20-minute mark, so I'm going to end things there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. Once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Gamer Cowboy, for sponsoring the entire series. I'll see you guys on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.